Should we make a big chart of like reasons to go to the States and not to go to the States? Maybe on a world map with like little arrows to places. If you tell me a fun fact about them, I'll put it there. What about Australia though? Australia is such a huge risk. Their house prices have skyrocketed, so you can't buy a house. And then if you do, it's probably gonna get burnt to a crisp in a fucking wildfire. Did you want to move to Amsterdam? Amsterdam, it does not look very climate friendly. All of that area, I looked at it, it's like below sea level. Like, I feel like it's a massive flood risk, and I ain't taking it. California is on a massive fault line that is overdue to give like devastating earthquakes. Not gonna bring my bunnies to a giant ass fault line, because the minute that one goes, no one's surviving. Like, it's gonna be one of the most devastating things in human history. Canada sounds fucking cold. Canada sounds cool though, because like then there's moose. New York is basically like a dirtier, smellier, more expensive London, and I don't even like London. Why don't you have anywhere to put, do you not have bins in New York? Like, I was just walking past Trash Mountains. My friend was like, yeah, it's great. You just skip around getting drunk at night, and then you kick the Trash Mountains and see what animals, you can take bets on what animals will scare you out. Sometimes it's a raccoon, sometimes it's a cockroach, sometimes it's a horny guy that'll masturbate you while he runs. No New York. Nyeh. What about Iowa? What's in Iowa? Is there corn in Iowa? I like corn. There is corn? Great. Kansas seems pretty appealing. Witches, yellow brick roads. Kansas is Tornado Alley. Actually, that makes sense. Isn't in that story like the house yeeted by a tornado? Fuck tornadoes. The last thing I want is to watch my bunnies just get thrown 70 miles out of my house. I do not want to be skimming disaster zones just like, PETA, Oscar, are you there? This place looks very deliberately allocated. This looks like something that two siblings had to settle for after their parents ripped apart their favorite thing and handed each one half. The entire middle of the map is tornadoes? Okay, so we can just write off this area. I will consider Florida just for the memes, even though I probably will die. I know that there's just gonna be lots of very dangerous, crazy people and very dangerous, crazy animals, and I'm just gonna be friends with all of them until they're really not friends with me. Florida is hurricanes and tropical storms, but go off, Queen. Okay, no Florida. Like, it has to be bunny safe. You're going to Florida with Tourette's? Are you mad? Wait, no, you'd fit in. I don't know if I'd really fit in or really stand out, or both at just the worst times. I feel like my mom has a lot of stories about Nevada. I think Nevada's where my mom went when she was like doing the geology. Like, there was a guy whose tent completely blew away, and she was like, you can stay in my tent. And she peeked into the tent, and the guy had taken her dirty laundry, including her knickers, and had laid out all of her knickers flat, very neatly in a line beside him. Based on that, I will consider it, because the men sound slightly less creepy. How close is it to California? If I did move here, it would probably be like under the bosom of Idaho, just like nestled under one tit, you know? Massachusetts, Connecticut, Delaware, Michigan. Both of these are Michigan? Pennsylvania. It sounds like the name of like a Crayola Halloween art kit that you buy for like ages 6 and up. You heard New Jersey sucks. Okay, no one likes New Jersey. I'm learning new things every day. So if I move to the US, I'm not allowed to like New Jersey. Got it. Massachusetts was the first state to legalize gay marriage. Like, it's Massachusetts, right? I swear I have a vague memory of someone saying that word like that. Or is it like Massachungus, Massachusetts, Massachusetts? What is it? Massachusetts has the top hospitals in the US. Massachusetts is looking pretty good. Okay, hello. Can play Fallout. What, can I play Fallout? And is there somewhere in the US I'm not allowed to play Fallout? Because that would be amazing. Oh, I think they meant Fallout 4 takes place there. Oh, wait, that's Washington? What? What? My mind is blown. I thought Washington would be all like central. Wait, Montana's a country? I thought it was a person. Is Ohio any good? I feel like I know something about Ohio, but I can't remember what it is. No potatoes. They don't have potatoes? Fuck. It's very conservative. So, am I safe to say it's got guns? Lots of guns? Like everybody has a gun? Like higher population of guns than humans kind of place? Kind of place where you see someone pushing a pram and you're like, oh, how many months old is it? And then you lean down and there's just like an AK resting all snuggled in with like a pacifier on the top. That kind of place? Yeah. Illinois? I mean, if a place with this many L's in it is already starting at a pretty low tier, but we'll ignore that for the minute. Tell me all the good shit. There's a big city called Chicago. It's quite possibly one of the most dangerous in the US, however. So it has a spicy city. It has a big city, but it's spicy. Don't they have good pizzas, though? I've seen, like, pizzas that are, like, fatter than my dad's ass. There is pizza and violence. Okay, so far, I'm really liking Massachusetts. I'm gonna look into Massachusetts. Is this a map of Massachusetts? Just all of this is Massachusetts? White Florida. What? I thought Florida was predominantly white anyway. People who talk weirder and drive worse than us. Wicked cold beaches. I think if I started like a rap album, if I like got together some like women to start a rap album, that's what I'd call it. Beaches with killer flies. Wow. Blight and basketball. What's blight? Blight is death. Okay, so we stay out of that area. How is there basketball and death at the same time? I'm kind of semi-serious. I'm leaning towards Massachusetts. I will weigh it up against, I will do my own research, obviously, because chat, I love you guys, but sometimes you're less rational than me, and I didn't know that people could be less rational than me. I remember one of you guys told me that bleach cures indigestion. So like, I will be doing my own research.